Here's my record. As governor of the state of Florida, I defunded Planned Parenthood. I created a culture of life in our state. We were the only state to appropriate money for crisis pregnancy centers. My record as a pro-life governor is not in dispute. I am completely pro-life, and I believe that we should have a culture of life that's informed by my faith from beginning to end. And I hope one day that we get to the point where we respect life in its fullest form across the board.
Completely pro-life? Well, unfortunately, when he talks about respecting life in its fullest form, he doesn't mean all forms of life. And I'm tired of these hypocrites who base their ethics, so-called ethics, on faith in a cult's book instead of actual ethics based on just decency. Some people just don't have decency. And actually thinking. Is Jeb Bush a vegan? No. Matter of fact, his diet has gotten a lot of publicity because it is the popular Paleo-diet that's going around. It's a diet centered around meat from abused animals. And look, as for the politics, no one is actually pro-baby killing. Well, the jury's out on the vegan gains, whether he was serious. But it's interesting that the people that are really against any abortion are just religious people, mostly. So it's based on religion and dogma, and not on whether something is right or wrong, and all of the other factors involved in actual real life, which these rich people don't really live in real life. The next candidate, talking about the same issue, says some more hypocritical stuff. But there's some actual good news here. Not every one of those 10 candidates on the stage was a meat-eating hypocrite. This might be the first time. One of those people up there is a vegan. And no, it's not the next guy coming up. It's the guy you can see off to the side of him. The black man, Ben Carson. Check it out.
I believe that every single human being is entitled to the protection of our laws, whether they can vote or not, whether they can speak or not, whether they can hire a lawyer or not, whether they have a birth certificate or not. And I think future generations will look back at this history of our country and call us barbarians for murdering millions of babies who we never gave them a chance to live.
Yes, history does often show this, that we look back and then we can see the wrongs that humans. But once again, there are the messy details of life, especially with poor people. And it's very interesting that he should say that line while I'm watching. Because I am a vegan, and we vegans use that line a lot to describe the eating of meat and the raising and abusing of the animals, cows, chickens, pigs, and also elephants, and even dogs. If you look into it, it is just like the Holocaust. Now, people were against the Holocaust when it was happening. That's how bad it was. But they overlook it when it comes to animals. That's right. This is speciesism. It's bigotry, and it's like any other ism that people haven't stopped committing. Give this video a thumbs up and share the fuck out of it.